This week on NBA 2K TV. Get ready to vote. We have the Shoe Creator Challenge finalists. Plus, we chat with Kings rookie Kyle Guy. Scott O'Gallagher.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter. My name became Shooter." Kevin, it still is.
It sure is. Thanks, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And there's Bryant, and it's Novak in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Jordan Clarkson is out there with the Beast, and it's Cauley Stein in at center. Where you start in the standings could be very different, Clark, from where you finish. As a team, what do you do to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their roles. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement, not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
Here's the Beast. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Right side Davis. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
The shot's good from the Beast.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Wall against Clarkson to the middle. And LeBron throws it down.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Wall looking it over. Shoots from the line. The Lakers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Wall after the basket by Los Angeles.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
They get it back, and they pick up 2.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Bryant. He had 13 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
So timeout called here, but first for Washington.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. Coming off a terrific season, 2nd in blocks, 5th in rebounding, and he was top 5 in field goal percentage. Never settling, always working to get a good look.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at this.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both shots good from the stripe. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clarkson against Beal. Pass to Bryant. He kicks the wall. Now the pass to Novak. 6 to shoot. There's Beal with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Here's the Beast. Rejected by Walker. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Novak. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Count that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to the Beast. Fires for 3. But they'll get another chance. Wizards trail by 9. Beal, the pass to Wall. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Basket good. The Beasts got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wall, no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Beal. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's deflected.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
James with the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here is Wall. Following the basket by LeBron James. And Wall kicks to Walker. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Pass to the Beast. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Trying to get open is Davis.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's Beal on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. Beal's shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's the Beast. 13 points in the game. Inside. And it's sent back by Bryant.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
The Beast passes to Davis.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 8 points.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that can lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Count it.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Wagner. After the made shot from the Beast, Wagner passes to Satoransky. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And that one, good. 19 points for the Beast. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Here's Collison after the made shot from the Beast. From 15 feet away, Collison, good.
You know, one of the strengths of Collison's game is his poise. He's solid at keeping his eye on the shot clock.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Baines. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 9 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. And you look at the Beast, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And there's the pass to Robertson. Hayward outside. Out to the right wing. Fires from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 21 points for the Beast.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Hachimura. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Offensive rebound. Powell with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Got a piece of it. Baines passes to the Beast. Powell pulls it in. Wizards trail by 11. Now Satoransky. The kick out to Collison. Passes it to Hachimura. Pass to Wagner. 11 feet away. Good work there as it goes.
Timeout.
Wagner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Washington. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11", power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now here's Collison. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Satoransky. Here's Wagner. Satoransky looking around. Tries again. Oh, that's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And it's blocked. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Satoransky kicks to Powell. They swipe it. Stolen by Collison. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K. Well, that's the mindset you have to have.
You know, individual accolades are great, but team success is what it comes down to.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for Washington. Wagner out there with Powell. And there's Collison. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Hachimura in at the three. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He scored 63 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Here's Satoransky, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. LaBeast passes to Baines. It's deflected. Now, here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. The pass to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collison. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Collison's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Collison has a deadly jump shot, so you can't allow him to get comfortable.
LaBeast passes to Baines. To the inside. LaBeast. Rebound, Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Aaron Baines, and James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Wall, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's the Beast. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here is Novak. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Bryant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Intercepted. And here we go. Washington fast break. And finished off by Beal.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Novak kicks to Bryant. Passes it to Wall. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Wall, and the rejection by LeBron.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, excellent shot blocker.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Lakers. On defense, the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Rob. To the paint, here's the Beast. The dish now to Cauley-Stein. Stolen away. All with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from the Beast.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Beal deciding where to go with it from the baseline. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. And 12 points for Wall.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Here's Hachimura. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Los Angeles leading by 4. The Beast passes to Cauley Stein. Right side Davis. Kicks it out to James. And it's sent back by Bryant. Wide open look here for Cauley Stein. Davis. And at last they get one to fall.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Puts it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Davis finds James. Here's the Beast, and it's blocked. Outside, Beal. They get a hand on it, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Wizards now. Outside, Walker. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Walker. A rebound by the Lakers. The Beasts got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Wall.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's LeBron. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Bryant dishes the Wall. The 19-foot shot. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from the Beast. Finished off the break. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
The drive by Beal. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to the Beast. And here's Clarkson. Over Beal. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 10. Our next game is in San Francisco. So a road game with the Warriors. And that will conclude. And Beal puts up a deep 3. And so it's Los Angeles.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looked like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Wizards trail by 9. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Beast out there with Clarkson. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's the Beast, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beast's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Los Angeles. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Ryan against Cauley-Stein. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Jumps up. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Novak from past the arc. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Beal with the steal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. The Beast's got 39.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outside, Walker fires the 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Now, assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wall, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Cauley-Stein, and the layup's good off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got his first basket.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
And Walker kicks to Wall. Beal against LeBron. To end the run. That shot, no good. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Floats it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Bryant. Here's Novak, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
James, the pass to the Beast. No good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here is Nova. He has 7. The pass to Wall. Jacks up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Checking out the numbers for the Beast. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, first in assists, and we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Wall, guarded closely, and he comes up with the deuce.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the New York Knicks. It's tipped. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in, and James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 13-point game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. Tipped away. Five on the clock. Fires from the wing. The Wizards with another miss. Lakers leading by 15. Again, the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Davis against Bryant. Makes it off the glass. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the Beast, covered by Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. The Wizards also changing it up. Mo Wagner's checked in for Walker. Satoransky comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Collison in for John Wall. And stolen by Kuzma. Stolen by Collison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, even though he's a little advanced in his career, Collison still has great speed, has not slowed down much at all, which helps him keep defenders off balance.
And the Lakers making a change here. Baines is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Dwight Powell's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Yep, it counts. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Satoransky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology, if you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. The Beast passes to Robertson. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Satoransky. Here's Hachimura. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. And you look at the Beast, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. Here's the Beast. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The Beast's got 46 points. Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Wagner. Back to Collison. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's the Beast. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Out on his own on the break, all alone. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Collison. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Beal's checked in for Dwight Powell, and it's denied.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Hayward outside. Kicks to Robertson. Kuzma passes to Robertson. To the wing right side. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clock at 6. The Beast passes to Baines. Here's the Beast. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Left side, Collison. Baines with the block. They recover it. Here's Satoransky. Drops in the tray. Satoransky's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Hayward hits them both. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Hachimura the pass to Wagner. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 14. The shot from the low post is good. Beal's got 21 in the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
The Beast passes to Kuzma. He gets it in there. And the Lakers lead by 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And Beal kicks to Collison. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Collison, Wagner out there with Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Novak in at the small forward. Kuzma kicks to Hayward. Here's the Beast. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Wagner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
Lakers leading by 10. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Beal. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. James checked in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Andre Robertson. Three from the inbound. No good from the Beast.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to the Beast. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. And Wagner pulls it down. Wagner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hachimura. Covered by LeBron. Hachimura, no good. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. Both free throws good from the Beast.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Hachimura. James covering. Offensive rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Lyons checked in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Wall, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Hachimura, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Free throw drops for James.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. 2 points. That one goes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Wizards trail by 14. And here we go. Washington fast break. Floats one. Beal can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to James. The Beast's got 58.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
The kick out to Bryant. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Walker's checked in for Washington. That one misses for Wall. Lakers leading by 14. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Beal with the steal. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. It's good. Beal's got 23. Here's the Beast. And just a tremendous game, guys. He's now approaching 60 points on the game.
This is why you tune in, folks. A chance to witness greatness.
Cauley Stein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Cauley Stein hits them both. Wizards trail by 14. And Wall. Here we go now. Great tee that time from the Beast. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Your Lakers, Anthony Davis.
And he sinks the second. And here is Beal. Now Wall. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. Wall with a block. Here is Novak. And the pass to Wall. The tray. That one misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They get the rebound. Passes to the Beast. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 22 points.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Outside, Wall goes up on the wing. Wall missing again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Inside, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wall passes to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Bryant looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, when you think of athleticism, specifically. Talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
LeBron passes to the Beast. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the Beast. So it's the Wizards now. 19-point game. All with it. Looking to get it going. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Scooped up. The Beast passes to Davis. Shoots over Walker. And it's Davis missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Cauley Stein. Rejected by Walker. And he recovers it. And it's in there. Now here's Wall. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Beal on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Wizards now. Wizards trail by 19.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Here's the Beast, covered by Wall. James kicks to Clarkson. Back to LeBron. Davis dishes to LeBron. Pass to the Beast. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's the Beast. Shoots over Walker. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball passes to Beal. Stolen by Clarkson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Clarkson's running.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
So it's the Wizards now. And here's Wall. Dishes it to Beal. For a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
One-on-one fast break. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Cauley-Stein kicks to James. The Beast passes to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clarkson. From downtown. Rebound, Washington. To the inside. Beal takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Beal's got 14 points now in the second half. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron passes to Cauley-Stein. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Outside, Wall. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Wall's got 24.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Down low, Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great... You played almost a perfect game, and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. I thought your coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open. Getting you into a rhythm was important. What was he telling you before the game?
You know, Kenny, he was just telling me to stay patient, man. Work within the system. We do a good job of creating space to give scorers like myself room to operate. That spacing also allows us to control the matchups, forces the defense to make difficult decisions and adjustments. It's all about the spacing, man, spacing.
Yep, we're going to give you some space, man. Go get your shower, man.
Will do.
This is Nathan Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get hip or get stuff.
Love what you're doing. Keep that up.